Hi, I'm Kirk Taylor and this is my shop, Custom Design Studios. Welcome to the Chopper Challenge. Let me take you inside and show you around.
Welcome to the Chopper Challenge, where in this season we pit the skills of 9 of the world's top custom chopper builders against each other in a blind competition where your vote ultimately decides the winner. Having built bikes for such celebrity clients as James Hetfield of Metallica, and having been featured in scores of magazines industry-wide, Kirk Taylor and his unique talent for ground-up customs was an obvious choice for an invitation to the Chopper Challenge.
So this here is Mikasa. This is the side where we build most of the bikes on, and right now we're waiting for the Chopper Challenge crate to show up. I don't know what's coming, but I'm looking forward to it. But in the meantime, I would like to introduce you to the build crew that I got working with me on this. This is Sasha Kraus from the Kraus Motor Company, Greg Westbury from Westbury Handcrafted Motorcycles, Mike Miller from Custom Design Studios. Oh, I guess the crate's here.
That's not a UPS truck.
Man, that's a cool truck.
Each team begins completely in the dark as to the theme and materials they'll be given. And know only that they have 30 days to complete the build, starting from the delivery of their Chopper Challenge contest crate.
Cool. You're coming with us, right? Oh my God. Well, maybe there's 2 bikes in this box. All right, man. Let's get this lid pried off this crate. Whoa, check this out. Flaming. Well, looks like we got marching orders, man. Let's check it out. All right, let's see what they got to say.
Team Kirk Taylor, congratulations. You have officially accepted the invitation to compete in the Chopper Challenge. With the custom components included in this crate and any modifications you can conceive, create a ground-up custom chopper worthy of the Custom Design Studio name. Your client, Geico Insurance.
So I guess we know it's getting painted green.
Remember, you are competing against 8 other builders. To win, your chopper must be unique in every sense of the word. You have no more than 30 days to complete your build. You have no more than 30 days to complete your build. Your time begins now.
Well, all right, let's see what we got in this box. Oh, man. It's like Christmas time. Look at this stuff. Something. Man, they make great stuff. Oh, starter motor. Yeah. Sweet. Nice tire and wheel.
Nice frame.
Sweet. It's a Harman girder. Look at that.
Just start making those again.
All right. This little jewel. Shovel head. Oh! I think we got the beginnings of a nice little bike here. All right, well here we are with the basic components that have been provided to us by the Chopper Challenge folks, and looks like we're going to be doing the little Geico Insurance bike. Fortunately for me, I get to do something that I got a good mascot, and you know, after careful consideration and stuff, I get to do something I feel comfortable with, a nice kind of retro style bike with modern influences. You know, we got ourselves the S&S motor with the alternator generator case motor, which allows us to use modern electronics and belt drive components and still maintain an old school look to it. We've got the Harman girder front end, which is a reproduction of an early 70s design that was really popular back then. And we've got some beautiful tail light from Fab Kevin, the single shot setup, and the crime scene chopper cast headlamp, the Rapide. We got a nice little rigid frame, basic configuration, running a set of old school spoked rims with Avon tires, the way they did it back in the day, but with modern rubber. Of course, we got some gorgeous Baker drivetrain components, the torque box tranny with the N1 setup, which is neutral on the bottom, and one of the brand new belt drives. And the fire starter for it as well. As much as kickstart's cool and everything, I like having the push button too. Getting old. I think we've got some parameters here to start working with, but see what the guys have to say, man, and interject a little bit here.
You want to get it up on the rack and make it a roller?
Yeah, I think that's
Kind
a
of
good
get wheels
idea.
up on it, get it up at height, and
Kind of lay it up on the rack, make a loose mock-up of it.
set
and,
the tank up there, profile it, kind of get that figured out.
yeah, get the juices flowing.
Yeah, good.
It's important that you know how to weld if you're going to do that.
So smart ass everybody. I think you're making fun of me.
Clock's ticking.
The clock begins to tick for Team Geico as the Chopper Challenge officially gets underway.
I've been building custom motorcycles pretty much full-time since '88. I don't know what else I would do at this point. I don't feel the same about, doing anything else. And when I do, it's inspirational. It's two-wheel therapy, man. You can jump on that bike, you can't hear any phones ringing or any, buddy talking, and it's just you and your thoughts and the sound of that machine, and it's like, that's zen. I grew up in a machine shop. My dad opened up his own place back in 1970, and he started out making spring and girder front ends for the aftermarket industry. So I've been around bikes ever since I was a little guy. It goes back to when I was like 6 and 7 years old. I'd be cleaning the machines, repainting them, building model cars and stuff when I was a kid on Saturdays at the shop while Pops was working. It is like fun, Not everybody can say that about their job. Yes, it's a job. And sometimes it's more of a job than others, but for the most part, I love what I'm doing and I'm passionate about it, so it doesn't feel like work. Art was kind of a primary thing in my life. That's what these are, man. They're two-wheeled art, it's a piece of rolling jewelry.
Back at the shop, Greg, Sasha, and Mike are doing everything they can gear up for the mock-up of the build.
It's his build and he's got his style and so pretty much we're here just to fabricate and do what he needs us to do, help him out and, be a hand for him.
There's only one problem. There's no plan for the bike yet. IA.
That wasn't so bad. All right, well, it's Sunday morning and I'm getting ready to go to one of the big car shows at the beginning of the year here. It's called the Good Guys March Get-Togethers. I like going to the car shows because I find a lot of inspiration for ideas with the bikes there. They, I like to cruise around, look at the vehicles, and kind of get ideas. I like incorporating a hot rod influence on a motorcycle because I'm a gearhead, man. It's 2 wheels, 4 wheels. I love all of it. I usually cruise around in the swap meets looking around for, paraphernalia, little odds and ends or whatever, something that I can incorporate on the bike. You never know what you're going to find. Some days I won't find anything, and other days there's a little jewel in the pile of rubble, That's custom, man. That's what it's all about. I got a mission. This is Gecko green if I ever seen it. Eye of the gecko. All right, and don't you forget it. I'm always looking at what other people are doing. It's like fuel for me. It's always a learning process, And just when you think you got it dialed into like this format of sorts, that gets old real fast. So you're constantly looking to push the envelope. Too many guys throw the kitchen sink at a vehicle, and it looks like crap in the end. This is classic. Small block, 6-pack, rod and bolt. This is like the way they used to do it. Focus in and have it flow, and that's, you look at a lot of the old bikes, and how they have these lines that the people are coming back to today, and it's that kind of timeless line that really, I think, is what I try to, strive for. It's like, I want my stuff to look cool 20 years from now. This has got the right vibe. Man, look at this crazy green we got on this car. This is like one of the best car shows I've been to in a while now, man. They got it going on out here for you guys. Tell you what, this lime green jumped from 50 yards away, man. I mean, this color is just screaming. It's off the hook. I tell you, it's amazing. This color is like inspirational for the project I'm doing. I think somebody else has the same thing in mind, because we got the little gecko right here. Nice colors, man.
Come on! Several days of contest already lost and no progress as of yet, Kirk returns to the shop and his anxious team begins to sketch out the details for the Geico custom chopper.
What about you, man? What do you got to say? What do you got in mind, Sasha?
Oh,
What Sasha's not saying on camera, and has yet to suggest to Kirk, has to do with the very special custom modification he hopes to contribute to this build.
I'm getting into parts right now. We're doing a lot of prototyping. We're doing a hand-controlled, it's called the twist brake, and it's an internal throttle with a brake mechanism as well. When you roll the grip back, it's a regular throttle. When you roll the grip forward, it actually activates the front brake. And the other side of that control is a clutch. It's a twist clutch. But the difference between our twist clutch and others is that ours is hydraulic. So you can run a hydraulic end cover on your tranny. Well, the ultimate test is an insurance company, right? So we put these controls on an insurance bike, and if it flies, then we're good. And if it doesn't, then, we're screwed.
When we come back, the crew gets fully underway with the build, trying to make up for lost time. And Sasha's never before implemented brake and clutch handle integration is put to the test. Welcome back to the Chopper Challenge, where we join Kirk, Greg, Sasha, and Mike as they power through the custom modifications for their entry into the Chopper Challenge in order to meet the 30-day deadline. The custom modifications to Kirk Taylor's Geico bike will include custom exhaust pipes, custom gas tank with custom cap and fuel gauge, a Kirk Taylor custom paint job, specially modified Harman girder front end, and for the first time ever on any bike, custom handles with integrated clutch and front brake by Sasha Kraus.
Okay, as we go, we set the front wheel up in the chalk here, kind of like get it in place. We're going to put the frame on the table. Go ahead and lock that down, and just start putting everything up on it to get an idea of where we're going with things.
With their design specs laid out, the team begins the mock-up phase of the build.
So got a metal plate stuck on the back of this too. I think it's a drop-in old shovelhead style oil filter for it. What do you think?
Probably
Having hardly begun the first steps of the build, the team has already hit their first snag.
A little bit of space issue here.
Well, yeah, you know what the problem is the tranny and the frame.
We're
That
gonna have to
seatbelt's
notch.
gonna need a notch in it because this thing's got to go ahead at least a 1/4 inch and it's touching
Yep.
right now.
The Baker drivetrain they've been provided, though a beautiful piece of machinery, doesn't fit the frame that they've been given to work with.
Thinking we're gonna notch out the frame tube. All right, so tranny back out, plate back
In
off.
order to
mark
stay in
that
the
now, though,
competition,
before we-
they only have one option.
Wait before we set the
With
tranny
the
in.
precision modifications to their frame complete, the team turns their attention back to mounting the drivetrain components just in time for a surprise visit from the man who personally picked them for the Chopper Challenge.
It's good now.
Oh, the tranny fits a whole lot better.
What's going on here, Kirk?
Whoa! Kurt, what's going on, man?
Hey, what are you fiddling with there?
Well, we're trying to slide your clutch basket up on the main shaft on this badass transmission.
Well, it sounds pretty sexual to me.
Yeah, you got some serious wood there in your hands.
I got some serious wood. Let's have a little gear school.
All right.
What do you
School's
say?
in, man.
School's in session. The transmission. See, I like to tell people that everybody knows where the transmission is on the bike, but there's really 3 transmissions on a motorcycle, because all a transmission is a speed reducer. That's all it is. In reducing the RPM that the motor is feeding into it, torque increases, and that's a neat after effect because the more torque, the better. Transmissions and ratios represents the essence of engineering in my mind. But people ask me all the time, well, what kind of rear sprocket should I run on my bike for this and that? And the question really is what is my primary drive and what is my secondary drive? And you multiply those two together, and that's really what people need to look at. Back in the old days, they used to have no transmission. I can't imagine such a dark, terrible days. No transmissions on motorcycles. They had no transmission, and they had a big belt just running the rear wheel.
Big, huge rear pulley.
And a big monster rear
Like a
pulley.
perimeter pulley, huh?
Almost the size of the rear wheel. And that was when the bicycle graduated to a motorcycle. It's also when people weren't driving 60 miles an hour. They were happy to drive 30 miles an hour. That worked fine for low RPM, and especially when you didn't want big torque out of the hole. That worked fine. But as the people wanted more power, the roads got better in America, transmissions were a natural thing that had to occur. The product, multiply the Any questions?
Which one's the transmission?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they just bumped the shoot schedule on us by a week. Now we're really under the gun.
This thing is like seriously 8-inch plate. There's no way we're gonna
Yeah.
get through it.
All right, well, as you can see, we've got the frame and wheels and front end and everything on it, the mock-up stage here. And we got our little mascot with us, but we're gonna get ready to start doing some fab work on this, so he's gonna have to take a back seat and watch from the sidelines. Yeah, you want to just unhook one of the other bottles? It's easier right now. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you could go ahead and start, take the die grinder and start dressing that out. You finish it out with a file, keep the line nice and tight. Right. Go grab one. Should have figured it out.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get these things a little character if they're going back doing their
Right.
job.
Right, but that'd be the idea. Is we'll mount the carb up real quick with the S&S air cleaner just to make sure we got clearance running underneath it. Yeah. We are ultimately going to run a Goodson air cleaner for it though, which is on its way thanks to Irish Rich. Lake pipe caps. Brought to you by Rudy Chappelle. We're going to set them on the bike in a slightly staggered configuration, mimicking the back tube line here. It's coming at about, what, a 20 to 30 degree angle. Yeah, the cut on these is almost the same, so we'll have them sit underneath each other like that. The long one towards the back will be the rear pipe. That'll give us a couple extra inches to keep the pipe with, close to equal length. Yeah. Aesthetics is important, but function is primary.
I gotta be rich. Shake your money, mate.
It's important that you know how to weld if you're going to do that.
So you're smart ass and dick to everybody. I think you're making fun of me.
Well, at the end of the day, it is all about you.
If you want, it is if you want these to look good. At least for the day, better be.
Hey man, blow a little smoke up your ass.
While Greg sets off to create this piece of aesthetic from whatever's lying around, Kirk and Sasha work to finish the modifications to the fuel tank to get it ready for painting.
We're getting ready to drill in the fuel valve hole for the fuel tank and the crossover lines for the fuel. Bunking offers these great little kits for the do-it-yourselfer. And we'll mount the fuel valve on the left side of the tank down underneath. And the crossovers up at the front. Because with a deep tunnel tank like this, the fuel won't cross over unless you have a crossover line that feeds it from each side. So like if you had your fuel valve over here and none of these going on, this whole side would never get utilized. So that's the idea, is we just drill these holes out, weld them up in place. All right, start drilling.
Yeah. You like that?
I do. That's pretty cool. I'll go get my step drill. Break it down. We'll get the step drill. All right. Well, so a lot of these little bobbers don't have a whole lot of the amenities that the modern bikes have got on them now. So we like to do a little old school thing here. I make a kit for a fuel sight gauge that we're going to put on the side of this tank. And what it is it's a pair of bungs and some 90-degree fittings and a piece of clear tubing. And you just drill out the holes, weld the bungs in place, put your fittings up in there, put the tubing in place, and as the fuel level goes down, it'll create a bubble in the window of the tube showing you what your fuel level is. So you don't have to pull your cap open all the time and take a peek. Well, one of the things that wasn't in the crate that I've been waiting for was a fender blank from Milwaukee Iron, which just arrived. So we're going to open this box up and take a look at what Randy Simpson sent us.
That looks like a big fender.
It is. Well, the blanks are basically 180 degrees, fully skirted sides, and you cut to fit, so you get a lot of latitude as far as tire sizes and, how long you want to run it. So there it is. It's called the Gladiator. It's the Gecko Geico. So what we're doing is taping a couple pieces of oil line hose down here to create a space for when we set the fender over the top here. Once you set this up on there, like so, you want to make sure it's not going to rub. There, I got this nifty little tool. We can stick a Sharpie in. Once I pick the spot where I want it to cut, just tighten those down, and I can walk the whole perimeter.
Whatever the fuck we can to get this bike done in 2 days.
Yeah, they just bumped the shoot schedule on us by a week.
See, this fender is way too thick to cut the normal way like we do with a cutting wheel. This thing is like seriously 1/8-inch plate. There's no way we're gonna run through it.
Now we're really under the gun.
So what we'll do, obviously this fender is way too
Greg
thick.
Westbury of Kirk Taylor's team Geico is stuck with the problem of cutting and modifying a fender blank that they've been given, which is just too thick for the cutting machine. And while that roadblock is overcome, Sasha double and triple checks the mechanics of his contribution to the project, a set of never-before-used handles which have the clutch, throttle, and front brake integrated into the handle itself.
This is like the first bike to have this on it, besides my own.
We're special.
Yeah. So, so we've got what we're calling the Kraus twist brake, and what it is basically all internal throttle and an internal brake master cylinder. When you pull back, you're engaging the throttle traditionally, and when you roll forward, you're engaging the brake, front brake. So basically, you're just cleaning your bars up, get rid of the levers, and just making it super clean. When I first developed it and we put it on a bike, I took it out and it was, okay, how's this thing gonna work, And within, like you said, within 5 minutes, I had that thing down. And headed into corners, I felt like I had more control over the bike, so I wasn't lifting my fingers off the grip to grab a lever. Also emergency situations, I'm finding that the more I ride this thing, the closer it is to grab that brake. And so, braking distance, actually, my braking distance, I feel like is minimized with this.
You're taking some digits out of the equation.
It's really intuitive as well. So, and what we're going to do, we're going to get this thing out on some bikes. This bike, we're going to get some product to you. Some of the other builders are going to start running this thing. And so it's kind of come from the inside of the market out.
It's just another special feature for the Gecko bike.
Greg and Kirk devise an ingenious workaround for the fender problem and finally get back on track.
What we'll do is take the plasma cutter, put it in here, we'll make this thing just swing on a pendulum and come right around, and that way you're cut. We'll need a quick little sand to deburr it.
Beautiful clean cut. Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, yeah! What you like?
All right, well, remember that big old fender blank that we got from Milwaukee Iron? That 60-pound slab of metal? This is what it ended up being. Just a little cut down bobbed fender like this. And it's just gonna set up on here like so. And it'll be nice and short, and we'll make a set of struts for it with a little curve to it that'll mount up right here on the side. No passenger seat, just a little slim, trim speed liner.
With the tank finished and fender finally cut, everything's ready to go to paint, Kirk's specialty.
All right, so the little green lizard bike is getting this beautiful color called antifreeze green, and we're going to go in and shoot yet another coat as we build the layers up for the project bike here. So Let me get my mask on and come on in the booth and join me.
While the paint dries, Kirk joins Mike for some final considerations before some of the components are sent out for engraving.
Mechanics, you know, they always got to look at this stuff. Because I'm the next one that's got to work on it.
We thought that maybe it was a little bit wide for our application, so what we did was we had him send us another set of triple trees, and we cut them down 400 thousandths on a side to narrow it up a bit, and we're going to throw the legs back on it and take a look at it and see if it's going to make the bike feel a little bit skinnier like we want it to look. Because basically with the gas tank on it, with that setup, the lines of the tank fell just to the inside edge of the fork tube, and we thought for aesthetics sake it would look better if the front end were just a bit narrower. We figured we'd give it a spin and see if we can make it look just a little bit cooler. I mean, it's a great looking front end right off the, right off the shelf, but the name of the game's custom, right? So here we are, we're customizing. In this particular situation, we requested that Bill make us a front end that was about as short as he felt comfortable going. Traditionally, the Harman front ends were known for being long, extended front ends, but we weren't going to be building one of those bikes with a long, what we call freeway flyer look. And we're kind of trying to get a little bit more of a board track kind of bobber look with it. Yeah, that makes me happy. Hell yeah.
That helps.
Hell yeah.
When we come back, we join Team Geico for their final adjustments and testing of the bike, which proves to push them right to the last minute of the competition, and we'll finally see the grand unveiling of their entry into the Chopper Challenge.
Yeah, never call yourself an expert. An X is a has-been and a spurt's a fast drip.
With the first 30 days of the Chopper Challenge nearly over, Team Taylor makes final adjustments and checks the bike before unveiling, just 5 hours away.
All right, well, here we are on the final day of the build, and we got our work cut out for us. It's kind of coming down to the wire. But we've made some pretty good progress on it. Hopefully nothing's going to go wrong, because in about 5 hours, we're going to have probably over 100 people here and live music and catering. We're going to put on a little party celebrating the completion of the Geico insurance bike. As you can see, the little green lizard's looking pretty tidy, but we got some work to do still. So what do you say we get busy, guys?
Let's do it.
Get on.
Rock and roll!
Got anything, motherfucker.
We got 5 hours, man. Take your time. All right, well, it looks like we pretty much got everything where we need it to be. So I guess one of the most important parts, of course, on a bike build is getting it down on the ground, getting it out there on the street and test riding it. So I think we're ready to fire this beast up and see how she does.
Although Sasha seems confident, the other members of the team can't help but be concerned. With the front brake accelerator and clutch being comprised of experimental components, there's no room for error.
My pant leg. I still got that pair of pants.
Is this a BDL?
Yeah. We got an oil leak. Yeah. Go, Mike. It's a minute. Oh, it's the cap. I think it just needs to get the idle speed reset. Maybe set the accelerator pump. So it seems to have a hiccup in it.
Yeah. I think it feels good.
2-bit fly-by-night place. I mean, we're on a tight budget, man. Yeah, never call yourself an expert. An X is a has-been and a spurt's a fast drip. Speaking of fast drips, how's that gas holding?
Seems to be good. I saw it on free TV on Showtime already.
Nick Cage tonight. God, it's beautiful. Love it. I'm going to put some little vice grips on it. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Like we planned this. Like we planned this. That is the Bible. This is yeah. It actually is holding so far. That's good right there. We're registering. Yeah. It is a BDL. It's a Baker drive line. Yeah.
Everyone appears relieved. Not only do Sasha's handles work, they receive an excited thumbs up from Kirk. It's the kind of modification that makes this bike truly one of a kind and completely
Be
unique.
already kind of like partially loaded, and then it just drops right in. This is important. I think it's a runner. I think this thing's a runner. We'll get someone to wash it off.
I mean, fuck, dude.
Have another bottle of tequila. It'll be fine. Nice.
My sweet little girl, not my offshore bank account. I'm gonna pinch my elbows to see if I'm dreaming. And it's like a lagoon in here.
Really cool bikes, man. They got quite a few in here. Nice.
Oh, we're here tonight for the launch of the Geico bike.
Oh, it's going to be a beautiful bike. You know, it's supposed to be badass.
You guys will be in for a treat here. Some good barbecue.
Some real rib going down right here.
stay. I could cry, but I'd be wasting my time.
All right. Very cool. All right, this is kind of the moment we've all been waiting for, man, to unveil the little lizard bike. He's looking mean and green. Yeah. Badass little ride. Check it out. How cool. And she runs.
With the Chopper Challenge met by Kirk Taylor and his team for the Geico bike, it's almost time to say goodbye to their creation.
It does run.
And Kirk decides to give it one more spin before it goes.
And I wouldn't ride this without Geico Insurance.
I'm on the run. Oh, yeah! Well, I don't like the way I love you, the way in you I put my trust, the way that I'm so clear and see-through, the way when I get angry I just cuss. Oh, you're gonna love me and then leave me, and then I want you more. You're gonna love me and then leave me. Oh, I wanna say I love you, but I got to say bye-bye. Oh, I want to say I love you, but I got to say bye-bye. Oh, yeah! Oh, no!
Next time on Chopper Challenge.
Welcome to Santa Cruz, California. I'm Scott Long, and this is my shop, Central Coast Cycles.
Join us as we challenge Scott Long and his crew at Central Coast Cycles for the same heated 30 days.
We're supposed to be building a motorcycle.
Different crew, different bike, different problems.
Harry says it's Friday. Where's my cold beer? Yeah, come on, man. Just put him on camera. They want to be divas.